Yes,
Thank you, Junkin. That was amazing.
So
Incredible.
good.
Incredible.
Well, come on in. Let's have a
Okay,
seat and enjoy this sunshine. Great to see all of you on this Monday. That is an intro. We are coming to you live from the Atlantis Paradise Island in the beautiful sunshine of the Bahamas.
Gorgeous.
I like us on a field trip.
Oh, I love a summery field trip in the middle of winter. I don't even feel bad that it's 38 degrees in New York City.
No, we don't. As a matter of fact, it's so warm, I shouldn't even be wearing a jacket in this weather.
Take it off.
You know?
Take it off. Yes. It's the first time I'm going to turn down your jacket. Normally he takes off his jacket and puts it right on me. Welcome. You guys all, I don't know if it's the sun, I don't know if it's the rum drinks, but you all look better in person.
Yeah, we do. It's interesting because it is so cold in so many places around the country, and especially last night at the Super Bowl, it was freezing outside. Of course, they played the game inside, but what a finish for the Philadelphia Eagles. Congratulations on that win.
It's incredible. It really is. And what did I tell you last night?
You told me a lot of things last night. Should we keep it to the football game?
Well, no, yes, the football game. I said, win or lose in Philadelphia, it will be epic, no matter what. Something big will happen.
And it did.
And, you know, they greased all of the poles in Center City so people couldn't climb up the poles. But, you know.
People climbed the poles.
People found a way to climb the poles anyway. It's going to take more than Crisco to keep people off the poles.
Kelly had everybody over last night to her room to watch the game. And there was an amazing buffet, buffalo wings and guacamole and shrimp and beef and hot dogs. And we were obligated to eat all of it from the same plate, which we did.
It was pretty good.
It was fantastic.
And you brought the ice cream, which I'm still not sure how you managed to bring ice cream to a party.
If you're thinking about coming here, come for the ice cream. There's a place called Sun and Ice Ice Cream, and it is the smoothest, most decadent, amazing pleasure I have had in months.
It really is delicious. I have to tell you, I cannot get uncomfortable here. I've been trying now for a couple of days. Can't get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's really, we want to point out that we had these psychic pigs, you know, the pigs that were going to predict the winner of the Super Bowl. The pigs were wrong. Oh. Remember my Philadelphia Eagles pigs sat down by my feet?
And look at the Patriots running away with the win with the pig prediction, but a different story on the field last night.
Different story on the field. The pigs also predicted whether or not
Puxatawny Phil?
Whether or not the groundhog would see its shadow, is that what it predicted?
Whether winter would continue or not? Yeah.
And do we know the result?
He agrees with Puxatawny.
He agrees.
So our pigs were half right.
Well, we'll see.
Or half wrong.
Exactly.
You know, Shayna said to me, after the win last night, she said, I knew it. I said, you knew what? She said, I knew they were going to win. I said, you knew the Eagles were going to win? Didn't you see the pigs? She said, yeah. But I went to the Goop Summit that Gwyneth Paltrow puts on, and the psychic at the Goop Summit gave the recipe for an enema and said the Eagles will win.
Yes. She told me that. I remember that. That's incredible. And I love that Shayna asked a psychic who would win the Super Bowl. Like, I want to know, you know, will I win the lottery?
Where's this all going?
Where are my kids going to college? And Shayna's like, who's going to win the Super Bowl? I have to know if the pigs are right.
Priorities.
Very funny.
I have to say, though, last night, and I see him sitting here in the front row, I was a little bit nervous to meet Dad.
My dad.
I met your father, Joe Ripa, over the weekend.
He's here. Yes, he is right here. And my dad is not stupid. See how close he's sitting to Shayna?
And he's doing a core exercise, apparently, with the beach ball.
Yes, he is.
But he was in his Philadelphia Eagles jacket, and he was wearing the garb all weekend long. And I wanted to make a good impression, so I just started talking football with him. And Kelly, the man, I don't know if he was happy about the conversation or upset with me about bringing up football. He had a look on his face.
No, that's just his face.
He always has that death stare at you.
That That is his face. I mean, that was his happy face. He looked at me with that same face, and he goes, "That's a nice kid, that Ryan. He's a nice kid." But he looked enraged the entire time he said it.
He did. He did. He showed me. He showed me his phone. And he said, all my buddies, you know, Sully and the boys that he goes to the games with all the time, he said, you know, they're at the game. And it's very, very cold, and they're looking for each other in section 301 or whatever. And I'm reading his entire scroll of texts on his phone.
Well, because he's got it enlarged so much.
I've never seen font that big.
Every word, the font is one letter. So you have to see the whole exchange, you have to really scroll through.
It's like reading it from a tablet. And at the end, it was perfect because he sends a photograph of him on the beach, and he says, "Hey, boys, brr, I'm cold." Almost like the middle finger right to all the guys there in the cold.
I know. It really is true. Again, I don't feel bad. I do not feel bad that we are all here while our friends back home are suffering in the cold. Maybe that makes me a bad person. I don't care. I'll deal with the fallout when I get there. But right now, I'm living for today. Did anybody see the commercials? Did anybody? Okay. Were there any favorites? Any favorite commercials? Yes, that's everybody's favorite. The Dirty Dancing. That's the NFL commercial. The commercial for the NFL is everybody's favorite commercial.
That one, yeah.
That
was good. How about Justin Timberlake? Do you guys see the halftime show? Albert was so funny. Albert, you know, at Kelly's party, shocker, we all like to talk, so we're talking a lot.
I know, nobody saw anything.
Albert pulls out, he goes, "I got a whistle, don't worry, I'll quiet everybody." He pulls out this plastic whistle, and I've never seen a man blow so hard into a whistle and make no sound. You didn't get anyone quiet for the beginning of Justin Timberlake.
That's his specialty. He actually said to me at a certain point, he turns around and he goes, "I'm just here for the Justin Timberlake concert." And when the whistle didn't work, he turned around and screamed, "Shut up,
everybody!" But he did a lot of songs, and he moved. So he started outside in the tunnel, then went down, and he showed upbeat, he showed ballads, and then he ended up with this 13-year-old kid, right?
His name is Ryan, another Ryan. Ryan McKenna is his name. And he's the kid that was, like all teenagers, on his cell phone when Justin Timberlake approached him. And then he tried to take a selfie, and we've all done this. He flipped it around, it didn't work. He was like, "Please don't go anywhere." And, you know, Justin Timberlake is like, "I'm in the middle of a Super Bowl concert."
Well, it turns out, so I did a little deep dive on this. It turns out he was seated a few seats away from the end, and when the Super Bowl officials said to his family, "Hey, Justin might come up here," they kind of moved him over. And apparently, from what I heard, rumor is his phone, like, died right in that moment. So he was panicked trying to get it up to get a photo or video with Justin Timberlake. And it just looked like he was disinterested. But he was trying to get it to power up.
No, I didn't think he looked disinterested. I know that look because I have kids that age. So I was like, his world is collapsing right now. Because if it didn't happen on Snapchat, did it even happen?
Did it happen? Yeah, I think he said his phone was blowing up.
800 million people saw it happen live. But they say that I like the way they put this. He's a 7th grader at Derby Academy, and he currently lives in Hingham, Massachusetts. And I like that they say that he currently lives there, as if he's going to have to move now. Anyway, very big deal. And
I thought it was really cool.
He's really, I don't know where my camera is, but he's really cute. We can all agree he's an adorable 7th grader.
By the way,
and
I was inspired a little bit by that. Justin Timberlake, he did this, and all of us look to pop stars for inspiration when we're 43 and dressing ourselves.
Is that what he was wearing?
Well, I hope so. That's what it looked like to me around his neck, something like that.
Yeah.
He was, He was wearing, he was a bandit. He was wearing this, they called it a do-rag where I grew up. You wear a do-rag like this, is where you wear it. You know?
That looks good. You should blot a little bit.
Well, it's embarrassingly, it's 80 degrees here in the Bahamas.
Yeah, that's a shame.
I have to say, the people, my man Roy, who's showing me around, and everyone here at the Atlantis Paradise Island, this has been the best. You actually did yoga with the dolphins?
I did. It's an incredible thing. They've got quite a conservation project here at the Cove. take a lot of these dolphins, you know, I didn't even think about it, but when these horrible, terrible storms and hurricanes kick up, a lot of times dolphins are injured, they get displaced from their pods, and they wind up here rehabbing at this facility here. So we got to do paddleboard yoga, Pilates, gyrotonics with the dolphins. It's kind of an amazing adventure. And I'm not very good at any of those things I just mentioned, but I am deeply in love with dolphins. So we're going to see what happens later on today when we do that.
That was her assignment, and you made me come and swim with sharks?
Yeah.
I'm starting to see how this goes.
No, let me just say one thing. Gelman famously, for years, tries to kill one of the hosts at remotes. He has figured out after 17 years, I'm death-proof. So he's now focusing.
She survives it all.
On you.
Well, we'll see that later in the week.
Effective so far.
We'll see.
All right, big show today, guys.
Yeah, very big show. Heather Graham is here.
Our life will be made because I've been watching this season, The Bachelor, and The Bachelor Arie is here. And I noticed that he has this trick that he attempts to maneuver every time he's on a solo date. And after he does it, he ends up kissing them. He will demonstrate to the world this move in just a little bit on me.
Is this like The Bachelor in Paradise Island? Are we doing that version?
Well,
because there's The Bachelor in Paradise, right? Which is a show I don't even understand at all. It's where all the people who weren't chosen get together on an island and get in a hot tub together.
Yeah. What don't you understand about that?
I don't know. I just don't know. And there's a performance by the music group In Real Life. They're also going to be here, so we've got that to look forward to.
And now it's time for Absolutely Snow Way Travel Trivia.
Snow Way.
Here we go. Everybody, that's a look, Steven.
Yeah. That's, all right, everybody put the big balls down. That's Stephen Dupere from Chicago, Illinois. Good job, Stephen.
Thank you very much.
Once you come out of your show, you're going to be just fine.
All right, we're going to call Linda from Sun City, California right now, live early in California. So this might be Linda's wake-up call to see if she's watching and can play for a nice trip.
Did you watch the sunrise this morning?
Actually, every morning I watch the sunrise and the cruise ships come in. I'm fascinated by how they turn around in this little space.
I know, it really is amazing.
Yeah, it's beautiful this morning. We're the annoying people calling at this hour on the West Coast.
Usually they ignore us anyway, so it doesn't
matter. Looks like it might happen again, Cal. We have to pay for international calling, Gelman.
You forgot to press 0111.
And you can't call collect, okay?
901. 9 first, get out of the hotel, then you go 01. Now we're calling Elizabeth from Wisconsin, De Pierre, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Allegedly.
It is funny, I'm looking at faces I saw all weekend at the hotel.
Yeah, I know.
I saw you in the elevator.
Oh, see that lady up there? She's next to me at the bungalow next to me. Hi, lady.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you? Come on down.
She said she was on, she's like, I'm gonna yell at you from my balcony.
No answer? Okay. All right.
Okay.
No worries.
Even though nobody answered, there's still good news. A lucky member of our studio audience is going to receive a $500 gift card to Eddie Bauer. When we return, we're going to take that, we're going to pick the number during our commercial break. And who's coming up next?
Heather Graham is with us right after the break. Back live in the Bahamas after this.
Till I head on live from the Atlantis Paradise Island, a performance by the group In Real Life. Kelly gets in the pool to try a little dolphin yoga. We'll talk with Arie, television's bachelor.
So pretty.
Hey, on tomorrow's show from the Atlantis Paradise Island is the new from the new mini-series Waco, Taylor Kitsch is here. Yeah, very exciting.
One of my favorites, Nene Leakes, is going to be here in the Bahamas with us, too.
Don't tell Mark. That's Mark's favorite person on Earth.
She's the greatest.
He's going to be so upset that he's not here to see Nene.
I'm so excited.
And we'll see what happened on Ryan's wildlife adventure when Gelman tries to kill Ryan.
Yeah, he throws me out there like
What's
bait.
he going to do? He's feeding it to sharks?
He's feeding me to a nurse shark, a lemon shark, and a reef shark all at the same time.
Oh.
Really, it was an excuse for him to take his shirt off. All right, and the rhythm band will be our house band as
fantastic.
well.
That's great. Well, she's unforgettable in roles on film and television. Please give a big Bahamas welcome to the gorgeous and talented Heather Graham.
Oh, thanks.
Heather, guess what? It is great to have you. We're always happy to see you, but I'm really happy to see you here.
It's more fun to see you in the Bahamas.
Definitely more fun to see everybody in the Bahamas. You've been here before, I'm told?
Yes, I have.
When?
It's great. Well, I came here, I think, to the film festival. That was really fun.
Oh, wow.
I came with some friends.
That's great.
Yeah.
Did you have a chance to explore since you've been here this time? What'd you get into?
I went to the beach, which was amazing. I went swimming in the ocean. Gorgeous.
It's like, there's something renewing about it, right?
It's amazing. When you get out of the water, you just feel so happy.
Last time you were on our show,
Oh, no.
I forgot about this. They reminded me.
You tortured me.
We put pantyhose over your face.
We did.
And balls in the legs of the pantyhose.
Yes.
And made you, you're actually probably the best sport we've ever had on our show. You had to knock down cups, right?
I really wanted to win, though.
You were very competitive. We're just here to thank you for coming back after doing that. We appreciate you saying yes.
And happy birthday. You just had a birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, it was my birthday, the 29th of January.
Oh, my gosh.
What'd you do to celebrate?
I went to a hot springs in the desert, and I got Watsu. Have you ever had Watsu?
No, what's Watsu?
It's someone holds you in their arms, and they pull you around in the water, and it's like a massage, but it's supposed to simulate being in the womb, so you get really relaxed, and it's amazing.
No kidding.
I thought Watsu was a computer that had all the answers. That's Watson.
I want to try that.
Yeah, so
It's so fun.
And so how long
Yeah.
is it like a standard massage
Yeah,
time?
it's like an hour, or you can get it for an hour and a half, and at the end of it, you feel like you're completely blissed out.
Really?
Blissed out. We're
pretty blissed out naturally,
this week, but
yeah. So you also went on a yoga retreat because I just tried this yoga
I
paddleboard
wanna
with the
watch
dolphins.
that.
You should try it if you're good at yoga.
want
I'm not good at yoga, but if you are a yogi, you should try it. It's really lovely.
I love dolphins, too.
They're magic. Dolphins are magic.
What was the retreat like? Is it hours of yoga?
Yeah, well, in the morning, you do 2 hours of yoga, and then in the afternoon, you do an hour and a half of yoga.
Oh my! And then what do you like by evening?
You're like a spaghetti noodle. You're just like, oh, so relaxed. It's
Do you
amazing.
eat in between?
You do, yeah.
Okay. Is it yoga food, or I don't even know what that means?
Yoga food?
I just said yoga food.
Yoga food. Yeah, I mean, you try to eat healthy, but you're working out so much, you could just eat anything.
Yeah, we'd like to try that with Rosé. All right.
It sounds like fun.
We'll come back right after this with Heather Graham. Stay with us. Right back to the Bahamas.
Still ahead on live from the Atlantis Paradise Island. We'll meet Arie, television's newest bachelor.
Glad to see you from Half Magic, starring Heather Graham. Did you write and direct and produce this film?
I wrote, direct, and acted.
Acted, okay.
Yeah.
So tell us about it, and what is it like wearing all those hats?
It's so fun. I mean, it's so fun when you get to write a story. I wrote the movie because I wanted to empower women. And one of the plots is about a woman in Hollywood who's trying to make movies about women, but she has a sexist sexual harasser boss.
Right.
So it's kind of timely right now, the story.
So it's like a documentary.
Exactly.
And how are you at directing you? That seems like it'd be tricky.
Well, I had my best friend on the set. His name's Michael Nichols, so he would watch the scenes that I was in and give me directions.
That's good. That's helpful, actually. Yeah. And so, did you have a hard time when you do comedies? I would think it's very hard to work with funny people.
It's so fun. It's so.
How many takes did everything?
Well, I had to watch the monitor and I had to squash my hands against my face sometimes because I would want to laugh so bad. I don't want to ruin the take.
Right.
And you know, Chris D'Elia's in the movie and he's really funny. And he was doing this scene and he made the camera guy laugh and shake the camera and he made the sound guy laugh and he was like, "That is an accomplishment to make the sound guy laugh."
Yeah, but that's true because they are like expressionless and motionless, and they just have to hold that thing the whole time.
Yeah.
Right. That's amazing.
But you're the director, so you can always call for another take. It's not the end of the
That's true,
world.
but sometimes it's like gold. Like someone will just do something so funny, and you just don't want to lose that
I think
moment.
it'd be great to leave the shot in of the camera laughing because then the audience would say, okay, well, even if everyone on the set thought that was the greatest take ever.
That's
Half
true.
Magic. Check it out. Heather Graham in theaters, video on demand, digital TV. February 23rd is the day. Lovely to see you again.
We'll see you later at the pool, I'm
Okay,
sure.
cool.
Hey, coming up next, I'm going to try that dolphin yoga. So
Tomorrow on Live from the Atlantis Paradise Island, from the new miniseries Waco, Taylor Kish.
Fun, eating, drinking. It can really be something I can get used to, but I needed some relief from the Bahamian way of life and decided to get my workout on. So check out how I got my sweat on Bahamian style.
Hell.
Where are you going? I can't. Here we are, beautiful Dolphin Key in Atlantis in Paradise Island. And today I'm doing this fun class called Sunrise Fitness. I'm doing yoga, Pilates, paddleboarding with dolphins. So let's go check it out. Oh, you're Ryan.
I'm Ryan. I'm the more handsome
The
one.
more
Nice to meet you.
handsome
Nice
one.
to meet you.
Hi.
How are you?
Thank you. So we're at Dolphin Key.
We are.
And we're going to paddle out and do some paddleboard, Pilates, yoga.
We're gonna have a really good time with some sunrise paddleboard fitness. Now, it's not gonna be full-on yoga. It's not gonna be full-on Pilates. This is a Bahamian fusion of everything.
I like a Bahamian fusion.
There you go.
Does it come with a Bahamian fusion cocktail?
That's after.
After. Okay.
Yes. All right, you can use this one.
Okay,
I'll paddle out on that one.
Perfect.
You've paddleboarded before, correct? I know you're a big
yes,
fitness.
well, yeah, but I'm not very good at it.
That's
so.
fine. That's good because if you fall, that makes it more fun.
Good. This water's colder than I.
Biggest concern here is making sure that these dolphins are taken care of the best way possible. Their welfare in all aspects is our main concern. Right now, our oldest dolphin is 43. And guess what her name is?
Kelly?
Kelly. So,
We have longevity.
there you go.
Nice job,
They
Cal.
were very sweet. When I fell off the board, they tried to push me back on. They were really, really sweet. By the way, if you do this experience, you should know a portion of the proceeds go to the Blue Project Foundation, which rescues and rehabs injured marine life. So the resort has raised more than $5 million. So check it out if you have a chance. It really is extraordinary.
Are you ready for this now?
Yes, I am ready.
All right, coming up next, The Bachelor, if we get back to shore, right after the break. Stay with us.
Going back to shore.
Hotel accommodations provided by Atlantis Paradise Island Resort, where miles of magnificent white sand beaches.
All right, here we go, friends. He is racing towards love with a few speed bumps on the way. Please welcome The Bachelor, Arie Luyendyk Jr.
Aren't you hot?
All right, buddy.
I am, yeah.
man.
Yeah.
It's warm out here.
It's really warm out here. Welcome. Welcome
Thank you.
to paradise.
Yeah, this is beautiful
Are
here.
you preparing for The Bachelor in Paradise Island?
No.
You
That's
were
a
already-
whole different show.
You were on The Bachelorette, is that right? That's what they tell me.
Yeah, that was 5 years ago, and then they asked me to come back to be The Bachelor. So
But you were on Emily's season of The Bachelorette, and it ended in what we saw and thought was heartbreak. Why do this all over to yourself again as The Bachelor?
I know everyone asked me that. I think it's because that was the only time in my life that I was really ready for marriage, and I was ready to get engaged. So it made sense to go back on the show.
But
and
it
find
didn't
out
work
again.
out with Jeff with one F.
True.
So
I mean,
did you think maybe you should revisit?
No, because at that time we were friends after the show, so it would have been weird to try to pursue Emily after that.
You would have been on the journey for the wrong reasons.
Yeah. I like you're getting the terms
That's bachelor
down.
talk.
Yeah.
That's bachelor talk. I know I'm an expert.
I know you're not a huge fan of the show, but you got to give it a chance.
I can't.
Ryan's a huge fan.
Listen, I'm sucked in on the solo dates, the group dates. I don't understand the concept because it's just not real, but I do fall in love during the solo dates. I really do. I want to get to that in a second.
What happens when you fall in love with more than one girl?
They kiss him.
Every time. No, but I mean, what happens when you go back and so I understand.
Well, that's the difficult part as The Bachelor.
As The Bachelor, it becomes tenuous when you're in love with somebody and all the girls are watching the season
That's
and
one side
realizing
of it.
that you told them all the same thing.
It just looks that way.
Okay,
right?
when I watch it back, I do see that. It is.
Yes, right?
But it feels different when you're in the moment with that person because each relationship's different and they only show this little teeny highlight of it. So it's hard to really break it down.
Now, there was news over the weekend that Becca was on a missing persons list and was found because she was on The Bachelor.
I think the PSA for that is call your parents.
What happened?
I have a theory.
What happened?
Want to hear my theory?
Yep.
Becca is the girl you choose. Want to know why I have this theory?
Yeah.
Because she went into lockdown. Now, I've read Us Weekly. I know the deal. The dealio is when you choose a bachelorette, she has to go underground. She went so deep underground.
she was missing.
Her mom thought she was a missing person. You know I'm right. Tell me I'm right now.
That's one theory. That's one theory.
Oh, that is the theory.
All right,
There's
so
a theory.
we're going to take a break. When we come back, I brought my wig.
Okay.
And I'm going to have you show me this move and why it always works.
All right.
Right after this.